I know the Lamborghini fuck a cop car.
New Kujo, do you have Rainbow Six Siege?
I do not.
Dude, I started playing it. I love it.
do.
Okay, so Coalition is Aluz, right? Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Brand new whip just happened.
Zach, send me a link to the stream, cause
It's Aluz, isn't it? Is it Aluz?
Yeah, Aluz, whatever.
Whatever.
I don't know how to pronounce their name.
Me neither.
Who's host?
That's what I asked.
Jolly, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brand new whip
Steven,
just
when when the
happened.
game starts, we're going in party chat.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the stream link from Cacti out here.
I honestly,
It should be live right now.
Just like, I'm gonna sit in here until they bitch about me having to leave.
I'm only in a pissy
Yeah,
mood
it should be
because
fun.
I just had to do like 4 projects in it. I just had to do fucking 4 projects and able to make this scrim.
You know, I technically also have a good amount of stuff to do, but I'm not going to.
We're chilling. Bez, you're gonna do great. I love you.
You're gonna slay,
Okay.
dude.
Yeah, but
Just don't
Bez,
stress,
bro,
don't stress.
Operator grip his ass.
Bez, just play.
Dude, why-
just
run
think of them
commando,
as me
weirdo.
And think about your gunfights carefully.
Dude, run commando.
Then go, oh, right, Cujo.
Oh, I had
Random
to
whip
run
just
scared
happened.
the other night in pens.
Oh, Cujo, shut
Alright.
up. You're a host. Like, literally every single 10's you're a host. Shut up, you're a host.
Chill.
Posted.
Get so... Nah, I took Bez out back 2 nights in a row. I love him though. It's only gonna make him better.
Alright, I'll give you the link.
Thank you.
Brand new
Oh,
whip just
is that
hopped
your
in.
link?
No, not that kind of link.
Shut up. Shut up.
I bet she's gonna crash, dude. My Wi-Fi's been so bad recently, I don't even know what happened.
Did I hear link?
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Okay,
Oh
he's
my
gone.
god, that's what
He's
that's what
donezo,
it sounds
dude.
like when Gibby talks.
Oh, yikes.
Gibby. Oh shit, dude, we probably sound like some retards.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, I can't say that. I can't say that on stream.
You can?
Oh. Squeaker squad. Brand new whip, fucker, cop car.
Brand new whip, got no keys.
These.
Brand new whip just hopped in. I'm a rock star. I'm a rock star. Alright.
What?
What?
Oh, okay.
Hey, beautiful.
I got maps. 2 and 4. Jack, I love you.
Love you too.
Justin!
Party chat.
Welcome to the stream, welcome to the stream. Going into the very first game now. I hope everybody's as pumped as I am, dude.
He said I see no japs.
Tell Steven I love him too. I would, dude, but I no longer have the option to. Because he's donezo. Alright, hopping in the very first game. Rare versus Aluz. I don't know why, but every time I think about their name, I always think it's Alux at first, and it takes a minute. Manager OGB here. Don't know what the fuck that means, but way to go, dude. Nice one. Alright, gonna be starting off with Xenix here on the Aluz team. Gonna be jumping straight up onto that mid wall, trying to give himself an angle across that mid. He's gonna be able to see a few, but not able to find a frag. No one really watching that right lane, and you're gonna see one of the Rare members push all the way up. There's Micah. He does get traded out immediately there by Xenix, though, sadly. There goes Jolly finding that trade now, being able to push back into those spawns, and it looks like Rare has already grabbed them. Now Bez jumping into this top of L, which is dangerous as they just got the spawns. Bez gets turned on. Beautiful turn on there, taking off Xenix, but he does get traded out right afterward from that point. It's gonna be trade after trade at the beginning here. Michael holding down on that point, but he's gonna get traded out as well. Right now, Rare just playing a lot more for P2 as there is one more Aluz member just sitting in the back of that point. Ooh, dude, Beautiful trade there by Dimers, finding one, almost finding the second, but he does get traded out right afterwards. Boosh just holding out on this point. He is the OBJ for the team. There we go. Beautiful trade there. Already on a two-man, just holding down onto this point. Finally gets traded out as he was low as hell, dude. I mean, if he found that trade up, it would have been in somebody else's hands, not mine. Beautiful hold here on P2 for the Rarity team. Holding way back there. Look at that lane coverage. That is beautiful. Dimers, in case you guys didn't know, Dimers is actually trying out for Platinum in this very game. Already seeming like he's doing pretty good. 3-3 so far. Fragging up there a little bit, but there's a lot of time to improve and there's a lot of time to go down. So we'll see. Good trade there by Boost. Fragging a few there over in tires. A few are going to be coming upstairs. One gets traded out. He comes up there. He tries to go for the knife, but he does get traded out immediately afterward. Too peasy. They're on point. 7 with 1, but he does get taken down as well. Trade after trade right now. It looks like Aluz is really taking over into that kill feed there. Again, they are just flying. Spree already on a 3-man. These guys are fragging out. Dude, Spree is on an 8-man killing spree right now. Finally gets shut down there by Bez with a beautiful double clearing off that point. He's going to be holding it down now for the Rarity team. Jolly already set up for that P3. Love to see it. And that's going to be the map displacement right now, as it looks like Aluz is going to be holding heavily onto that P2. We're just kind of setting up. You see they pushed back the line all the way towards that middle of the map, but a little towards that P2 area. Trying to push it back as far as they can while trying to gain coverage onto that P3. And it's looking like Rare is doing a very good job. There's going to be PZ in that top L, who's going to be finding that trade on Jolly from the back there. Beautiful trade. Bez are holding in top of green, which is the most crucial point for this point. No question. No question. P3, hold top of green. You won't be sorry. Here's Boost now. How does he not see him right there? He's going to be jumping onto that point. Spotting one. Clears it. Point now cleared off as Rarity's going to be holding down, but it finally does get traded off there by Life. Now with the point going back into Aluz's hands as they're holding heavily for this P3 and not really looking ahead. Rarity with a beautiful displacement there on that map, trying to hold back for that P4. Looks like Aluz is playing for frags right now, but it looks like Rarity's playing a little more for the long game here. As you can see them already getting set up there for that P4 again. Beautiful trade there by Bez over on that B bomb, holding onto that P4 rotation. 7 just holding on to that scrap here, as you're going to see one of the Rarity members drop back for the spawns as well. Is that a bad hit reg, or is it? I don't know. That would just, I don't know. That looked like that was on him. So he's now holding down onto the scrap for this point. Holding the remainder of this time as it finally rotates to P4, where Bezables is already holding on, but he does get traded off. Now Jolly holding on. He's on a 4-man already. He's going to see if he can add to this kill streak. Running that AR at close range, Jolly is a monster with the M4 in his hands. And there goes Lord getting traded off in Xenix as well. Really close to that point. Dimers is just absolutely fragging out. Looking very good right now. Beautiful trade there by Jolly yet again. Holding on to this point. As Spree's going to be able to find that trade. Oh, he's trying to shoot that trophy. I respect that. I respect that. But he's not getting traded out. It looks like Rarity's going to get completely cleaned off of this point with now Lord and Life holding down. Good trades there as Boost is going to be able to find himself one, but he does get traded out immediately after. Now 7 making his way on a point, clearing it off. Rarity now holding down the scrap for this point as Aluz is going to be dropping heavily back, holding onto this P5. Look how like scrunched together they are though. I mean, that's something that I feel like is, it could be positive, it could be a negative. I mean, soon, you know, time will tell. See, the thing is, what Rarity's doing wrong right now is they're all pushing the exact same lane over there when they really do need to be spreading out. Because the thing is, like, you saw that entire bottom was completely clear. There wasn't a single Aluz member. And if they would have went for, you know, an actually even spread push, you know, maybe some going for heaven, maybe some going for that van lane, some going for that yellow lane. I mean, they would have easily gotten it right there. And that's just, you know, it's hard to communicate, especially when, you know, in the heat of the moment in a scrim. You know, it's difficult to really get that across. Life now holding onto this van. Holding down for a little bit of defense onto this P5 as he does get straight out there by Dimers through the smoke. Bez as well finding himself too. They're going to be clearing out that van side. Bez going to be hopping on that point with Dimers as they do clear it off together. The 2-man squad clearing. Now giving Rarity that scrap for that point. And you're going to see a few of them start to make their way towards that P1 as we're going to be going into the second round now. Bez really went for it. He went for it. Not quite finding that trade, but he does get caught from that middle. By Spree there, I believe, or by Lord. Jolly now getting caught by Lord as well. Now making him a little bit of a 2-man there. Beautiful trade there by Bez. Finding one, finding 2. Does get traded out. I love that. You can see that he died in the kill feed before he got the kill. Good play, good play. Now making his way towards that point as he finds himself a trade on Life there. Beautiful shots there on Peasy as well, and on Sprees. He's lighting them up. You see Rarity's going to be holding down on this point pretty heavily. For I think the entirety of this time, they've been holding down all of P1, which is crazy because they still don't even have spawns, and they're still able to hold it down. Absolutely nuts. Rarity finally gets cleared off that point, but they hop straight back on it with Dimers jumping on the point. Beautiful turn on. What? Mans is nuts. Mans is nuts. Top fragging right now is Dimers, the man trying out the candidate, as he's finding himself trade after trade already on a 2-minute 40 seconds on that point. Playing a really good flex here as he makes his way back towards the P2. Rarity still not having the spawns, but they're pushing back there. Beautiful shots there by Dimers, but the hit reg, you know, tends to get to him. Bez now holding right below this P2. He knows the point that he has right now is crucial, and if he gives it up, it's going to be big time. But thankfully, Rarity's able to push all the way in, as you can see them really pressured onto that point there. 7 on Makers on a point, lighting up one of the A-list members as they're trying to make their way up into this point. Beautiful trades one after another as Rarity's trying to make their way through. 7 finally getting traded out, but Rarity is just in time to just continue to push up there. It looks like A-list is going to be taking the rest of this point. Honestly, 20 seconds right now. Rarity should have been rotating early, and you're going to start to see some of them start to push back through that mid. Starting to drop back, which is good. But honestly, if everybody would drop back right now, I mean, that'd be enormous help. It looks like Rarity was able to break that hill, though, and they're able to hold the remainder of this. 7 with a beautiful trade there as he makes his way towards the mid, trying to add on to that. He did see Spree there. He does see Xenix. Xenix almost getting native, but Dimer is able to take him out. Now waiting for Spree. He knows he's coming. He knows, dude. He's waiting. He's waiting. Playing patient there. Beautiful turn on there. 4-7 taking down Life there. Point getting clear. Nobody jumping on. Lord making his way up mid. He gets straight out there by 7 yet again. Already on a 4-man. This man is a monster. About to add a 5th, but he does get caught there by Spree. Not able to find that trade because it was at range and he had an MP5. You know, a little bit of the downside there. And Dimer's finally getting traded out as he was on the Spree as well. There's 7 as well with another beautiful trade. Again, 7 taking down yet another. Make their way towards that point. Xenix finding that trade there. Spree getting traded out there. Now Xenix with the AR. Playing a little bit back for these spawns for that P5 and that P4 rotation. Trying to find himself an angle. Not quite finding that trade. He was all over the place. He does get traded out there by 7 from an MP5 at long range. Nasty. Loser. Damn straight, baby. Now Xenix going to be making himself that rotation towards that B-bomb and through that green. As Rarity's holding heavily on at this P4. Look at that. They're holding it down. Xenix is making his way, though. He's ready to get some trades. He's ready to clear off this point. Let's see if he can make it happen. Makes his way on, finding himself one trade. See if he can add to it. Not quite finding another as he does get traded out there by Boost. Clearing off that point now. Rarity's just going to be holding it down for the remainder of this time with an enormous lead already. Continuing to add to it. 24 seconds left on the hill. 23 now. A-list finally making their way onto that point, but they're getting traded out yet again. Bez is a monster right now. 7 already on the 4-man as well as they're playing a huge defense. See, that is absolutely beautiful. I mean, you know you have a good team when you look at their frags right now and you see how even it is across the board. I mean, that is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. And you're gonna see the Anchor and the OBJ are the only people with a little amount, and that's because you know they're playing their roles. That's amazing to see. Fragging right now. 7 finally getting traded out. Dimer's already on a 5-man, now a 6-man. Finally getting traded out as well to Spree. This man is a monster as well. 47 kills. Dropping back for the reloads. He's going to make his way back onto this point. Not quite finding that trade as he gets killed right there. Beautiful little cross-round nade there. Not quite finding a kill, but he did find some damage. That's of course satisfying in its own. Making his way on the point is Xenix. Finding that trade there on Bez as he makes his way on the point. With the pistol, he does get traded out there. Rarity is holding down as they find that W in the very first round of the hard point on Hackney Yard. Well played to both teams. That was crazy at the beginning, you know, they were really going back and forth point after point, and, you know, Rarity realized, you know, do we need the spawns, or do we just want to hold down that point, and they hold down the entirety of P1, and that's what gave them, you know, a really big lead there. Really playing smart. 7 with a beautiful play of the game here. Epic, dude. Absolutely epic. Crazy game. Dude, that was nuts. That was nuts. Oh, they're in a party. Never mind. They can't hear me. I believe we're going to be swapping hosts, maybe?
That was a crazy game.
Right,
bro.
dude, that was good. That was a good game. That was a really good game.
I'm not gonna lie. I was going back and forth between the boys and Spree. That Spree dude's pretty dirty.
Yeah, right?
That was
Gold.
wild.
Gold. Just me? Just me?
What?
I said gold.
Can we switch up?
Beth.
What, you lagging?
I think we need to
I-
with seven and Boost were lagging the whole game.
Oh, really? You guys had such even frags. Well, 7 and Boost are west, aren't they?
They're gonna lag no
I
matter
mean-
what.
Yeah, they're gonna lag no
Boost
matter
is
what.
Like
Central.
Mexico, basically.
Yeah, Boost is central. Yeah, exactly.
New Mexico.
West and central, so they're gonna lag on an east host. I mean, that's just...
Dude, I honestly, that Spree kid, dude, his kills that he was getting, I don't understand how he got them.
See, yeah, I was watching him too. He wasn't even that crazy. No, when I first noticed that he had like 40 frags, I was like, damn. And I went over, I spectated him, and he like, you know, he wasn't that crazy, that's for sure. I mean, he wasn't bad, of course, but...
No, he slowed down at 40, but before that, bro, he was literally annihilating everybody. I'm talking.
But does he actually like a
turn-ons
good player?
left
Because
and
like his movement wasn't crazy, and you know what I mean. That's just maybe
Well,
that was just
because
me.
he didn't have to have a crazy movement because the way he was playing.
I know, it's just
he was
his
holding
rotations
cutoffs,
weren't
and he was
crazy
just
either.
No,
He
was
didn't seem like a
just-
smart
no, what he was
player.
doing- he's an extremely smart player just from watching him.
Really?
Because what he was doing was, what he was doing was, he wasn't playing the hill. He was playing slow around the hill, playing super passive aggressive, and then picking all the boys off as they were fucking flooding in the hill. Like for P1.
Oh, he was just waiting for the floods.
He was playing. Yes, he was waiting for the floods and he was shutting them down.
Oh, okay.
Super. No, he played that perfectly.
You should try to talk to him after the game.
Spree?
Yeah.
I mean, I could.
You could.
Search is gonna be intense.
I know. I'm a little bit excited.
I'm setting Spree a heart. I have to after that performance, bro.
That was nice, yeah. I wasn't watching him in the first half though. I was really just paying attention to our guys. No, because the points were going really back and forth. It was an exciting game. It was a very exciting game.
I'm so tempted to go over to Cole and be like, Spree, you're crazy.
No, don't do that now.
I'll do it after.
Yeah, do it after.
Hold the fucking phone. I know you didn't just put a heart next. Nah, fuck that.
I did it on purpose.
I asked them if they were ready, and they were like, "Shut."
Oh my god. What?
Yeah.
They're mad?
I don't know.
I thought that was a fun game.
guess.
I thought that was a fun game.
No, before the first game, they were like,
Oh.
yeah, like they're upset. I guess like somebody's mommy didn't tuck them in. Last.
Damn.
Fuck. Yeah.
Dude, I'm going to Maryland. I'm so excited, bro. I've never been to the East Coast. That's the East Coast, right? Is that the East Coast?
Yes.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to go to the East Coast. I've never been to that side of the United States.
Oh, Steven, guess who's
yo.
coming up in 3 weeks?
3 weeks.
Yup.
Oh.
My OG duo.
I was completely out of my comfort zone that game.
Dude,
I was
Bez,
like,
you were
oh,
nutty. Be
operator,
quiet,
literally.
dude. You were literally a monster. Don't even.
Oh, dude.
Like,
our
how
operator's
G we
so
talking?
shit.
I literally, like, I'd go
The
over and I'd
operator's
spectate
so-
you and you were all like,
Past
bro. Getting frag after frag, bro.
Like
Nutty.
Mason?
Mason's flying up.
Capping.
Yo.
I'm not capping.
I know.
Oh, hey. No, he switched. Were you guys watching the new guy, Dimers?
He's
Yeah.
alright.
He's good. He's good.
He wasn't doing bad.
He's gonna be good for a plat player. Literally, all three of them fragged exactly the same. Your brother's Pezzy. Congrats, dude. I don't know who that is, but I'm sure Pezzy's a really cool guy or gal or dog.
Hey, Boomer.
Alright, gonna be going into the second game now. It's gonna be search and destroy. This is gonna be a really intense game because that hard point, of course, you've seen the, Rare was playing a lot more around points, so it's gonna be interesting to see how they do when it just comes, trade after trade in search and destroy series. So I don't know. I'm a little bit pumped, dude. I'm excited. Alright, gonna start off with Aluz on this very first. Oh, Peasy. Oh, he's a player. Alright. Let's watch Spree in this very first round as he's gonna make his way towards that A point. It looks like it's gonna be a little bit of an A rush, sending one over there for that info. One of that B flank looks like he's gonna be going top of that blue. Spree looks like he's gonna be sniping, watching down that trench, trying to see if he can find himself an angle. But thankfully the Rare members are trained in the art of not peeking. But maybe not for this long. I mean, Jesus, this guy's holding this angle for a while. I'm not sure if that's something we want to watch the entire game. Best on the team for Aluz. Are you sure, dude? Because Spree kind of doubled his kills last game. And again, Spree doubled like everybody's kills, but he was playing for that mid, watching a little bit of that flank for the Rare team as the bomb pushes all the way up that trench. Bez and Boost now playing that middle as the bomb goes straight towards that A bomb. That A site, it looks like it's going to start going down. And there goes a bomb. Lord getting that plant down right now in a 4v2 situation. Rarity is not looking very good in their position right now. PZ now holding into this abandon. Gonna be watching that mid flank. He's gonna be watching towards that bomb as Boost makes his way up through that trench. 1v3 right now. Boost, time to shine. And there goes Boost finding one, but he does get caught right there from the back. Rarity taking the L for that very first round. And he's trash, says some. What? Yeah, look at that hardpoint time, bro. All about the win. I've played him. I was on Aluz before. Dude, who are you? Stuzzy, who are you, dude? Who are you guys? Alright, I'm just gonna focus on the game, boys. Gonna be starting off now with Bezables. Looks like Rarity's gonna be struggling a little bit on Search and Destroy. A lot of these players literally just got on because a lot of them like working and somebody had to do homework. So, like they just got on. That's why we had to move the time a little bit. So they were only able to shoot bots I think for like 10 to 15 minutes and they had to get on. Not the best situation, but you know. They're also trying out the Dimers guy. So it's going to be interesting to see how this series plays out. Jolly with that bomb, taking it towards that A site there. Him and Dimer is going to be making their way towards it. But the Xenix already waiting for him over there. Getting a few shots there as Dimer's getting him absolutely low, but he's going to draw back and play his life because he knows it's not worth that peak. And there goes Jolly finding that trade. It's time to rush down. 26 seconds left. The bomb needs to get down. 3v2. Rare in a good situation this time. But it looks like Xenix is playing all the way back there towards that truck. As they're all making their way towards this bomb. With him right on Jolly's left. He doesn't even know. Xenix now right underneath them. Finding one. With the last one towards that mid area. As Jolly dropped back to try and get that plant down, the beautiful trade comes through last second, giving Rarity the W on that Search and Destroy game. So far. Okay. So far. We'll see how it goes. It's going to be interesting. It looks like Rarity plays a little bit better on the attacking side. At least so far. Obviously, I can't make patterns now. I mean, it's way too early, but I'm excited. This could be sick. Hey, give your votes in chat who you think is going to win. Alright. Okay, it looks like it's gonna be a little bit of a defense, hopefully. Good balance there. Look at that line. If that is just absolutely flawless right there for Rarity. Beautiful. And this enormous A rush here for Aluz as they're making their way directly towards that point. Pushing all the way up with the smoke. Lord making the bomb. Taking it all the way down trench. Jolly waiting for him as he finds that trade. Bomb is now dropped. Spree makes his way up, but he gets traded out by Jolly as well. A monster, already 6-1. This guy is nuts. Playing enormous defense back here. Not quite finding that trade. Ayla's now in a sticky situation, 2v5. Rarity has not lost a single member, now 5v1. Looks like Rarity's going to be taking the W on this defensive round. Me, I'm gonna win. I believe you, Cam. I believe you. I believe you're gonna win. Good round there for Rarity. Absolutely flawless. None of them died. Always a nail biter though. You never know what's gonna happen. Oh. Sure, where that stupid British at again? This guy's typing a lot in chat, and all of it's getting hidden. Never told me you were streaming. Dude, I put it in the chat. What you mean, fool? Caddis. BC plays, dude. The man, Bezbel's getting that trade there on that trench. He does get traded out yet again by Peasy there with a beautiful trade. Dimer's finding that yet again. Killfeed is starting to look like a quill, one after another. Trade after trade as Lord makes his way towards that hostile. Xenix already holding in the bottom of there, too, by that door. Not seeing that bomb go down as it's all the way back there. Xenix finding a beautiful trade there over by the truck now. As Dimers makes his way through trying to get that kill. Bomb finally making its way towards the site as it starts going down there. Jolly's starting to get that plant down. Nobody watching that abandon. As you're going to see one of the Aluz members start to sneak through there. Beautiful trade there by Dimers. Finding a few shots there on Lord. He's going to be holding into the top of Hostile. And there goes Life with a flank there through that abandon. Beautiful. Beautiful push there. Very, very spread out. Not looking like a good position, but Jolly's able to find it. And he gets traded out. Jolly finding the... What? Who's a 1v2 right there? This guy's nutty. Dude, Jolly's back must hurt so bad right now. They must be in excruciating pain. He must be tired. Oh my god. Man is nuts. Dude. Alright. 8-1. He's 8-1 right now. And Dimer's close second there, 4-2. Dimer's watching that mid. Looks like we have two guys holding mid. That's a little bit sticky. But I mean, you do what you gotta do. Looks like finally Aluz is gonna be going for a B rush, and that's a beautiful push there. Look at how they're scattered. That's amazing. Dimer's finding a few shots there as he's gonna be pushing up towards that fountain and try and finish him off. Life now getting that smoke down as he's gonna be going for a little bit of a detour. Now gonna be pushing right up to Dimers. He's playing off a sound right now, and he's playing smart. As Life finds that trade there on Dimers. Now the mid is open. Ayla's coming and going as they please as they make their way towards that B site, trying to get that plant down. With Boost holding into there. He does get traded out there by Spree. Now in a 1v3 situation for Jolly. Not something he hasn't been able to take on before. But it's going to be a difficult situation as the bomb starts to go down. He does get traded out there by Life, I believe. Giving Ayla's that round. Comeback time? Is it comeback time? Can I play in this? Oh yeah, sure, basically. Just hop in, dude. Good trade there by Spree. Shooting bodies. Apparently Ayla's was really mad by that hardpoint game. I don't know why. I mean, that seemed like that was a good game, but it's whatever. Some teams are just like more toxic than others. You know, it's something you just gotta accept at some point. Some people just think different. Some people just do things differently. Jolly AFK looks like. Not quite. Alright, seems like he's back. He's most likely changed his field upgrade or something. As it looks like it's going to be an enormous A rush here for Rarities. You're going to see three of their members just pushing directly up there. Enormous nade back there for Bez. Not quite finding a kill, but he does get traded out there by Spree from that trench. Dimer's now finding that trade on Peasy as well. As Boost is playing his life, trying to heal back up there. There goes Boost trying to find that trade. Finding a few shots there, and Diamond is able to find one on Lord. Killing that one on their flank now. Now in a 3v1 situation with Spree alone. He's gonna find a few shots there after trading out Jolly. And there goes a win for Rarity there in that round as well. Stop. Don't call people trash in my chat. Alright, you can't vote for who you think's gonna win though. Diamonds with a nice trade there. Finding that final kill. Rarity now one game away from that match point. So it's going to be another A rush for Ayla's. Doesn't look like anybody's going to be going for information or going mid or going back. But you already see the bomb drop back a little bit. One of them's going to be going on top of red. PZ finding himself one trade. See if he can add to it. Dropping back a little bit to get himself a little bit of a heal there. So he's just trying to peek onto that point and find himself a trade. Rarity looks like it's a little bit stacked up there onto that B point, and they need to be making their rotations. It's pretty obvious by now that it's an A push. I mean, smokes have gone down, trades have come through. A little bit of the late rotations. PZ finds himself one trade on Bezables as well. Now dropping back to get himself a reload into that abandoned building. Bomb does go down. Now in a 1v4 situation for Boost as he finds himself one trade. Now getting traded out, giving Aluz that round. Woo. Spectate your own team? What do you mean? I'm commentating, not codcasting. See, the difference is with codcasting, it's normally like if we don't, hey, get out of the stream, Seven. You're not allowed to watch. With commentating, I gotta watch both, and if it's announced ahead of time, and if Aluz people are in here, then it's gonna be a commentating stream basically, and that's when I send out the link to everybody and have everybody watch it, and that's when I'm watching it from a fair angle, just letting showing both sides. And then for codcasting, it's when I literally just stream it with the intention of giving my team an ability to just watch back the VOD. That's basically all it is. Nabu's trying to find himself an angle, but he does get traded out there by Spree. Spree finding himself a second as well. Already 9 and 5. This man is fragging out. Holding on to that A site. Xenix does get traded out. And Spree finds himself all the way up there, trading out dimers. Jolly now getting traded out as well. Already in a 3v1 situation. It's time to pull out that hashtag 7 game and pull yourself a 1v3. Get this clutch up. Bomb is down. 7 now making a rotation. Beautiful nade there by 7, finding one. 29 seconds left. 1v2 situation. Bomb is down. Needs to make us a little bit of rotation here into this abandoned building. Beautiful trade again. Almost finding that trade, but he does get traded out. Sadly, you here for Jelly? All right. Almost pulled that 1v3. Got him very low. Almost got clutched on. See, he was trying to go with the momentum, but honestly, he should have just played his life. I mean, he still had a good amount of time there to really play it out. I mean, especially knowing, I mean, he knows where this guy is. That's about the time to just kind of play your life. Or honestly, with that amount of time, he could have rotated all the way around. Tell him Nick says hi. I don't have contact with him right now. I'm just commentating, dude. Now you're going to see life. Looks like this is going to be a B push here for Aluz. Bomb does go down as 7 finds himself a trade there. Takes a few shots there by Xenix as he drops back into that trench to just kind of heal up a little bit and probably get a reload on. Now trying to get himself an angle on Xenix there. Not quite seeing him over that head as he's just going to drop back and probably give his team a little bit of info. You're going to start to see the rotations there for Rarities and make their way towards that B point. You're going to see that they're all sort of facing towards the upward direction, trying to watch towards B. There goes the smoke as Xenix and Life make their way through that cemetery. And there goes 7 going down there to Life. Now in a 4v4, Bomb is not yet down. 25 seconds left on the clock. Who's holding on to this point? He does get traded out there by PZ already on a 5-man. PZ now getting that plant down for his team. 11 seconds left on the clock. 3v2 situation, Rare at the disadvantage. You're going to see Xenix find dimers. Now in a 1v3 for Jolly. Good trade there. Giving Aluz that round now, putting them at match point. I'm aware that it's 10:39 at night, okay? I have clocks. Whew. Now Aluz at that match point. About ready to take that W, or it's going to be time for Rarity to make that comeback. Ooh. Spree now making his way towards that A point. Looks like it's going to be a huge A defense here. Huge A defense. And Rarity going for an A push as well. This is going to be dangerous. I mean, honestly, it's time for them to catch him off guard. Go for that B rush, and it looks like that's exactly what they're going to do, is they're going to start to drop back. Very smart of them. Spree fighting himself that one trade through that mid. Now Xenix going to be pushing up to that fountain. Right now in a 3v3 situation. Tied up. Bomb in the hands of Jolly. Holding out of the cemetery. Bezbel's fighting himself a very nice trade. His boost makes his way up towards that mid. Now in a 3v2. Rarity still having possession of that bomb. As Lord's going to be playing a little bit back onto that B-bomb. Boost fighting himself that other trade. 3v1 now. Lord fighting himself one, but he does get traded from behind there, giving Rarity that round. Woo! It's getting a little bit heated in here. Match point, baby. Final round. Down to the number here. Jolly with a beautiful follow-up there. Barely getting it last second. I mean, if he didn't get that final shot, I mean, that would have been it. Plus stop spectating. Plus stop spectacting. Please stop spectacting. What? What do you mean? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, fool? What you talking about, Willis? Bez gonna be playing a little bit of a B defense here, watching that cemetery lane. As looks like it's gonna be an enormous B rush here. Bomb coming down. 7 finding himself one trade, already putting Rare in that disadvantage, and that's huge for these scrimmages. Bez with an amazing angle there, finding a few shots. He's gonna be taking a lot of heavy fire here, hopefully calling out his teammates, but it looks like the people are still over at A, so possibly not. Or maybe they're just not following up. And you see the bombs start to kind of wither back there. Playing a little bit behind. Smoke does go down onto the cemetery. Bez just throws his nade in there, a little bit of a decoy. Throwing on a flash as well. Stop spectating and watch your own, please. Dude, I'm commentating. Don't tell me how to commentate. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want you in here if you're gonna be a disrespectful little piece of shit, dude. Get out of here. Diamond's finding himself one trade. Now Xenix pushing up through that trench. Dire situation. 5v2 here. Peasy with the last alive as Rarity finds himself the W. 6-5. Not quite the W yet, though. Still have that domination game. No one's seeing your struggle. We don't your team watching. You don't your team watching. No one's being disrespectful. We don't your team watching. Dude, what are you saying? We don't want your team watching? You don't want me watching my team? Our guys aren't allowed to watch the stream. They're not. Watch. I'll go over there. You won't hear it.
Fucking snapped on that.
I can honestly.
See,
Man,
you don't hear the stream because they're not watching the stream, dude. The chat's trying to accuse you guys of watching the stream.
Thanks for the carry, boys.
See, the thing is, I don't know if you guys would understand this, but unlike your team, my guys aren't allowed to be toxic. They don't shoot bodies unless they've already been coaxed to. They don't talk shit unless they've already been coaxed to. They don't do that. Just like they don't watch the stream because they're professional. These guys are professional players, right? So they have no reason to watch a stream over a scrimmage. If you want me to read the definition for a scrimmage, but it's literally a practice game. That's what it is. That's what a scrimmage is. We have no reason to do that. That's blatantly stupid. Just because I'm spectating both teams doesn't mean that I'm cheating. That's just not how the world works. What the fuck?
Dude, Jolly's M4 shot is insane.
Oh no, he's nuts. Jolly's nuts. S&D god, dude. Him and 7 are crazy.
Dude, that one A push though, me and Steven were just like, what the
Dude,
fuck, man?
dude,
There's 4.
our guys were not going for B pushes.
No, they weren't. No, and then the one A push, they had 4 of them behind Godheady.
Wait, what?
They had 4 people laying down behind Godheady.
Oh my god, why? Are they not calling each other out on that?
I don't know. There was 4 of them on Godheady.
I love you.
That's whack, dude. Our guys need to run the clan tag when they're scrimming, dude. Honestly. Alright, I don't know how they're gonna do on Dom. It's Hackney, so I mean, it's as easy, but... Did somebody else just join? Oh no.
I mean, we're good now.
Yeah, we're good now. Are you guys knowing stuff already? Are you kind of finding stuff to fix? Okay,
Yeah.
good.
We're talking about it.
Okay, good. Yeah, you just need to calm with each other.
Besides me going after 7 with the free cam, but yeah.
I love that.
We
Dude.
were just hopping into. I was using free cam to actually look at their setups. Justin was using.
It's fun. Yeah.
Butt fuck.
There's been a few times where like I'm like commentating and nobody's watching the stream and like I don't know, the scrim's boring because the team's just like ass or something, and so I'll just go into free cam and like fly around the map and just like fuck around the whole time.
Dude, I was so far out of the map, it's not even funny.
No, it's really cool. It's really interesting. You can really see how they set up the maps. It's interesting. We're gonna get clapped in Dom. Oh man, I bet, Sam. They were also gonna get clapped in Hardpoint Search, weren't they? Sorry, dude. I love interacting with chat.
What's up, chat?
Hi, chat.
I'm the
I
new
love you.
coaching assistant.
He's not.
Coaching assistant.
He just likes using free cam. I don't know why I told him.
I'm
how to
streaming
use
and
it.
not playing for a reason. I'm streaming because I own the team. That's why. I don't play the game because I don't have time to. Because I'm constantly managing with these two guys.
Me and Steven aren't playing because we're not good enough to play.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, I'm trash.
No, Apollo's a coach and Cujo's a captain of the other roster. Hey, did you decide on the name? Do you guys want to do gold or diamond? Which one do you want to take it?
Diamond.
Okay.
We're doing diamond.
I'm okay with either way. I don't really care, honestly.
Dude, me, Gibby,
You can do something totally new if you want to.
No, we're gonna do diamond.
Okay.
Zero, Hyped, and Gibby and I, we almost beat a team that was ranked 200 on GB. We lost by 1 round.
Oh, really? You're doing 4? You doing 4v4s on GB?
Yeah.
Are
Like
you
I
gonna
said,
do Abe and Cam? Have you talked to them yet about it?
I called Abe earlier. Yeah, Abe's down.
Okay. What about Cam? He was in my chat earlier.
I wasn't able to get a hold of Cam.
Okay. I mean, I see Cam on more than Abe, honestly. Cam's on like all the time.
Well,
Not all the time.
Abe gets on command. So whenever I call Abe, he gets on.
Oh, okay. So what? You called Cam and he didn't pick up?
Yeah.
You think you talked to him
Cam's
before the night's over?
military.
Oh, gotcha.
Imagine being named Cam Melts.
Right, dude? What
Yeah,
the fuck?
you, Cam Melts. Party chat.
Poor
it
guy,
is.
dude.
Steven, who we
Alright,
got
see you guys.
buff up first?
I'm not butt fucking anyone.
Give me a sec, boys. Alright. Match point for Rarity, or it's the turning point for the comeback for Aluz. We'll see how it goes. Could go either way. Literally, it could be. It's a 50-50 chance right now. That's just how the world works. You know, 50-50s all the way. I'm going to be starting off here with Aluz, I believe. Yes, with Spree pushing directly towards that B point. You're going to see one drop back and grab that A. Beautiful hold here. As you're going to see Rarity with a beautiful lane there as well. And then Aluz just going directly for that B point. Is they're going to be capping it as well. Spree with a beautiful trade there. Now just holding down on these spawns. Rarity is already penetrated all the way back in there. Finding trade after trade as they make their way all the way back towards this A point. Finding trade after trade again. And now you're going to see them drop back to defend that A point. And Rarity's going to start to push towards B. The diversion. Diamond's pushing on that point, finding himself one, but he does get caught from behind there by Lord. I just won't let me swap people, dude. I hate this shit. It's so broken. I would explain that, but I don't want to say it out loud. Here's Steven now dropping back. 7 finding himself 1. Gonna see if he can add to it as Rarity has flipped those spawns now, holding B and A. Now jumping onto that point as the trades start to come through. Dimer's finding 1. Now hopping onto that point, Bez finds himself his 2nd. Already on a 3-man. This guy is nuts. Now gonna be dropping back towards that A to play that support. Oh, Bez got him. I didn't think he was gonna catch it. That was good though. 4-man now. Bez is absolutely nutty, dude. No one can kill him. Actually, somebody can, but just not right now, at least. I'm gonna see Jolly start to draw back for this anchor. Peasy makes his way up, finding himself that trade there on Jolly. Not gonna be dropping back towards that point. He does get traded out there. Oh no, he didn't. Now holding in top of this P2 with no knowledge for the Rarity members as he does get traded out there by Bez. Dude, somebody kill Bez, please, dude. This guy's on a 5-man. Somebody kill him. Bez just looked right at Spree there. He's gonna be prone right over by that forklift area. Does get naded there. He drops back to get a little bit of a heal on. Spree now holding on to that abandoned car. Dude, nuts. Dude, he's nuts. 6-man now. Bezables is 7-1. Same as 7 here, who's also on a 7-man killing spree. Rarity is just slaying on Dom right now. They are unstoppable. Actually, they are stoppable. I do have to correct myself. That was a false fact. Beautiful displacement here as you're going to see them holding down on this map with beautiful map control. 7 funding tons of damage there. Jumping onto that B point, clearing it off. And draining it of all those red juices, dude. And there goes Boost making his way on a point, finding himself 1. Almost finding himself the 2nd. Dude, that was, that would have been so sexy. If he got that momentum going, just went one after another. Bezable's now on a 10-man. He's officially destroying. Oh, I thought he just got the frag too. That would have been nuts. Beautiful movement there, not quite finding that trade. Now gonna be jumping into that top L here, trying to add to it. Does he get shut down? Finally, somebody killed Bez the God. Jeez, dude. Life is able to shut him down while adding to it and shutting down 7's killing spree as well. Man's is nuts. Did get traded out there. And there goes Xenix making his way on to points. He finds himself 1 trade. Now dropping back. They do need to get this cap on. He almost gets melee there by Dimers, but Dimers does pull out the gun. He does finish him off right there. Dimers also fragging out right now. Beautiful displacement here for Aluz as they're trying to hold back on this point. It looks like Rare just got themselves a triple cap for a second there, but it is going to be shut down pretty quickly there. Now Spree holding down onto this B flag. Now going to be looking towards where Boost is at that scaffolding, but he does get traded out there by 7. Now Lord making his way towards that B point. Aluz was holding onto that B flag, but it looks like they're going to be losing it there. While Bezables finds himself another trade. Going to be ending off this first round of the domination game. Rarity with a little bit of a lead here. 30 point. Pretty good for domination as Dimers makes his way on a point. Find himself 1 frag. Not quite finding the other, but he does get one absolutely lit up. Now 7 finishing off that trade for him. Bezable's also finding himself a few trades as well, as Rarity's playing enormous map control here on that A and that B site. Good plays here. Rarity almost doubling Aluz's points in that first round. Right, Sam? Right. Good kill there by Bez. Bez the God, Bez the GOAT, Bez the man. Now we hop into the second round, and I believe it's either comeback time or it's W time for Rarity. That was a W. That's a W, guys. Is it Xenix or Xanax? It's Xenix. I think so, at least. It is now that I'm looking at it and thinking about it, it does kind of look like Xanax. It's Xenix. No, it's Xenix. Now Ayla's going to be capping back onto that C point as they make their way towards B. Rarity with enormous control on it, though. Now capping onto that B point is Bez and Boost are going to be finding themselves those trades. Diamonds as well with a very nice double. Rarity with enormous map control here. That is beautiful. That is absolutely flawless. I don't know what they're doing, dude, but the guy that they're trying out is even knowing how to play with them, which is insane. Like, look at it. Look at that. What the hell? You're streaming on your PS4? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I am. Spree with a double as well. Diamonds finds himself a double yet again. See, Spree makes it around to the point. They have cap that B flag. It just might be comeback time for Aluz as they find themselves the C and the B flags. Besticle's now holding into that top L. Flashing Spree. Finding that trade. Spree now finding a second. Rarity now holding on B, but it's time for Aluz to take control as they find frag after frag. Spree is nuts. Already on a 5-man holding onto this B flag. Trying to get a few shots there on Jolly, but not quite too successful. Oh, they almost... Dude, look how close they were to getting that B flag, dude. So close, dude. RIP. As Rarity does find themselves that A and that B flag. PZ now going down as well. A 7 finds himself a TK there. It happens. It happens. It happens. 7 and Bez owning this map right now with the Dimers as well. 7 playing for map control here. He's gonna be hopping into this big window. Fun. That was fast. He found that trade really fast. Dimers finding himself these frags. 25 and 10 right now. Almost finding that trade there on Lord, but he does get fragged out there. And there goes 7 as well. Man, they pushed back the lines. Like, look how far up they are. They pushed back the lines so far over this whole game. Nuts! Nuts! Rarity with enormous map control. They're basically spawn trapping Aluz right now, basically. Oh, Boost almost got shut down, but not quite. 7 on a 4-man as well. As Rarity is just capping these points one after another, dude. Boost now finding himself that trade on Lord as well. Finally getting traded out there by Life, dude. Boost just, he had to be stopped, dude. He had to be stopped. He had a little too many frags there. 7 now finding himself a nade. Right there on PZ getting himself absolute as he's just holding on to this point. Alone now. 1v3s, he finds one, but he does get caught from the back there by Spree. Spree does get shut down immediately after. Life right now 8 and 18 as he drops onto that B point trying to cap. Shooting at nothing, but he was scaring people. Finding tons of shots there, but not quite finding that trade. As Life does go down there, 2 Bezables. Now PZ throwing a little bit of a nade back there. He did see Bezables, I think, on that mid area. Finding himself one trade there on 7, but he does get caught from the side there as well. Diamond's now playing a little bit around this P4 area. He's going to be able to find one trade. Now dropping back to heal up a little bit. Turn on. Now checking mid. Not quite seeing Xenix, but he's going to drop back. Not quite finding that trade on Spree, though, as he's finally going to get shut down there. Now Boost playing towards his B point. They just don't see him, dude. He's a ghost. Does get traded out there by Lord. Rarity is finally losing that B flag as Aluz is able to cap it down. 57 seconds left. It's about time. I think this might be time for a comeback. They might have to get a triple cap though if they want to win. We'll see. As Bez is gonna be playing a little bit in this top L, trying to get himself an angle, with Aluz holding down onto this B point. And beautiful turn on there. Bez finding himself a double. 31 and 14. Him and Dimers are just taking over. The kings of Dom, dude. Dominating as Spree makes his way towards the back of this point, but he does get caught there. Oh, he got shut down. Dang it, I wanted to watch Spree, dude. I want to watch him do his magic. PZ finding a few shots there. Oh my god, dude, they followed up so hard. These guys are nuts. Xenix are dropping onto that forklift. Rarity now with the triple cap. Capping onto that C flag. Those last few seconds, Rarity with the triple cap. GG's to Aluz, GG's to Rarity. What a good series to watch. Interesting game. I can tell. You can tell what? You can tell. GG's. Interesting game. Definitely entertaining. You know, boys, it's pizza time. All right.
They need to get the fuck out of my lobby, bro. I'm fucking tired of people shooting my body and like acting like it's not gonna have a fucking consequence.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
fucking got pieced, bro. They got pieced, bro.
All right, I'm gonna be bidding chat adieu. GG's. Bye bye.
Oh my god.